Hello, my name is Vanessa Rivera, Member Services Manager for the FICPA. Today, I'm going to walk you through the new DBPR CPE reporting tool. For today's presentation, we're going to learn about the new CPE reporting requirements implemented by the state. We're going to become comfortable and confident with utilizing the DBPR reporting tool. And then throughout the presentation, I'm going to discuss some tips and tricks to help set you up for success. Currently, Florida statute requires a 95% compliance rate for CPE completion. Since allowing CPAs to check the box to attest to their CPE completion, the CPE audit results do not satisfy the statute requirements. As a result, the Florida Board of Accountancy determined it best to require Florida CPAs to report and upload their proof of CPE prior to renewing their license. The Board of Accountancy has created a new online reporting tool that licensees are required to use, which we're going to review in just a little bit. When does this start? It's going to start with the reestablishment period, or the CPE reporting period, of July 1, 2022 to June 30 of 2024. For CPAs who had the June 30th CPE requirements for 2022 and 2023, you will not be using the reporting tool. When they renew their license before the end of the year, you will simply attest to the completion of your CPE and pay for your license renewal. There is no change. However, as one starts to take CPE for the June 30th, 2024 deadline, they will need to upload their proof of CPE throughout their reestablishment period. For those working towards the June 30th, 2023 CPE deadline, it is going to be business as usual. The new reporting tool won't go into effect until you start to take CPE for the June 30th, 2025 deadline. While using the new reporting tool, there are going to be some strict upload deadlines that will be enforced by the system. For the June 30th deadline, CPAs will have an extra month to upload their CPE. If you fail to meet the June 30th deadline, you will be required to submit the additional penalty CPE that goes with the September 15th and December 31st automatic extensions. It's important to note, if the system does not have all your CPE submissions, it is not going to allow you to renew your license. So it is critical that you submit your CPE in a timely manner in case something unexpected were to happen. So I just want to give a quick review of the CPE guidelines. So of course, for the June 30th deadline, one has to complete a total of 80 hours. 8 of those hours have to be in accounting and auditing. 4 of those hours have to be in Florida Board approved ethics. No more than 20 of those hours can be in behavioral, and there is no limit on technical business credit. For the September 15th automatic extension, one must complete 8 additional hours of accounting and auditing. And then for the December 31st automatic extension, one must complete 16 hours of accounting and auditing, so 24 in total. Before I show you the process of utilizing the new reporting tool, I want to highlight an FICPA benefit that will help make this new reporting process a little easier, our CPE tracker. To access, you simply log into your FICPA account. You will then click on the CPE tracker. Our tracker is divided into 2 components, a top half and a bottom half. The top half of the tracker manages all the CPE that one takes directly with the FICPA and combines it into one cumulative certificate. Once you're in, you will select from the drop-down your current reestablishment period and select Search. Listed below, you will see the FICPA classes you have taken within that date range. You can then click on Download Certificate of Attendance. And when you click on Download Certificate of Attendance, a PDF like this will generate. This certificate of attendance has all your classes, lists the FICPA sponsor information, and has the required verification signature. This cumulative certificate format is approved by the DBPR and will make your upload a lot easier for FICPA classes. This certificate will be helpful because, as you will learn later, there are limitations on file sizes when uploading CPE certificates with the new reporting tool. Quick note, for those who take our Florida Ethics course, you can now use the certificate as proof of completion. We'll talk more about this later, but when inputting your ethics course, you will need to reference the course code that is listed in the title of the ethics course on your certificate. This is an example of what it looks like. Please note that we have different codes for the different types of ethics classes that the FICPA offers. Refer to the code that is on your certificate of attendance. It will look similar to the highlighted code in this picture. The bottom half of the CPE tracker is where you can upload details and certificates for third-party CPE. To add third-party CPE, click on the button that says Add Courses Taken Outside the FICPA. You will then start to add the information for the class. Course title, course date, and course vendor are required fields. We just recently added a feature where you can upload the course certificate. Please note that the certificate file needs to be a PDF format and needs to be under 2 megabytes in size. Once you submit the course, this is how it will appear on your tracker. Link to the certificate that you uploaded appears here. To help you streamline your record keeping and keep track of where your CPE totals are, you can download a comprehensive CPE report that shows your FICPA and third-party CPE. Just click on Comprehensive CPE Report. This report will show all of your classes and will help you determine which areas of CPE credit you are deficient in. Please note that this comprehensive report is not a certificate. It is an organizational tool to help you keep track of your CPEs. You will still need to enter your third-party CPE courses directly into the DBPR reporting tool. Okay, let's take a deeper dive into how to access and use the reporting tool. Anytime you want to upload CPE, log into your DBPR account. This is the same account where you renew your license every 2 years. If you don't have an account, you can click on Create My Account in the bottom left-hand corner. Once you're logged into the portal, you're going to select the Report Continuing Education link. This will bring you to the intro screen and you will go ahead and click Next. On the contact details screen, you will confirm that your mailing address on record is correct. If your address needs to be updated, select Update Profile at the top of the screen so you can adjust accordingly. If everything is correct, select the Next tab at the bottom. Now we are at the screen where we upload our CPE. Currently, there is nothing listed. Before we upload our certificates, we need to manually add our CPE courses individually. Now, please note, if you start adding classes and take a break, the system will not save your classes. In order to save, you have to go through the entire process of an upload session, which includes uploading your certificates and submitting everything. If you have several CPE classes to add at once, you may want to consider doing multiple upload sessions. So to begin the process of an upload session, we're going to go ahead and start adding our classes first. So we're going to start by clicking Add. On this screen, you will need to enter all the required course information. So your reestablishment period that you took the course in, the provider and sponsor, whether or not this was a self-study course, and the completion date. You're going to enter the title of the course and then you're going to enter the corresponding credits that you received when you took the course. For CPE category types that are not applicable to the course, please put 0 in the dropdown or it will not allow you to proceed. And then we're going to go ahead and click on Next. So, important tip, when you list an ethics course, it is important that you enter the board-approved course code. This is found on your ethics certificate. The system will only accept a Florida board-approved ethics course to be classified as ethics, which is why you need to enter the code. If you do not enter the code, your ethics class will be labeled as behavioral credit in the system. As I mentioned earlier, if you take the FICPA Florida ethics class, please reference the ethics title on your certificate. You will see the course code at the end of the title in parentheses. After submitting a class, you will be brought back to the previous screen and see the CPE course that you just uploaded. To add another class, you will click on Next and repeat the process until you have added all the CPE for this current upload session. After you manually enter the classes, you're going to start uploading the certificates. Prior to starting an upload session, make sure your certificates meet the file criteria. This is the main reason why I highlighted our CPE tracker earlier, with just having the one PDF FICPA provides for the FICPA purchase courses and free CPE provided through the membership. You won't have to worry about managing large file sizes for several certificates. We provide just the one simple file. When you're ready to upload your certificates for the session, select the File Attachments tab. Click Choose File and select the file or files with your certificates. Once selected, select Attach. You're then brought to a summary screen that shows all the courses you added in this session. At the bottom of the page, the list of the attachments that you uploaded should be listed. If you do not see your attachments listed, select the previous button at the bottom of the page and upload your attachments again. If everything is listed, go ahead and click Submit. After you click Submit, you're brought to the screen where you're required to read through the affirmation statement. Assuming you select Yes, click the Submit button. Once you submit, you will see the screen confirming your submission. After the submission, you will receive an application summary to your email address on file. Allow 1 to 2 hours for it to come through. If you do not receive a summary email, you can assume that your CPE did not upload and submit, so you will need to upload the information and submit it again. DBPR recommends that you keep copies of the email application summaries you receive in addition to your certificates. One thing to note, even though you're uploading your files through this reporting tool, you're required to keep separate record of your certificates for the 2 years following your reestablishment period. Once you upload your certificates, you're not going to have the ability to view and access your certificates again in your DBPR account. This is why you're encouraged to save the email application summaries. The FICPA CPE tracker will help store your certificates for reference for both FICPA and third-party CPE sponsored courses. 24 hours after your submission, you can log into your DBPR account and click on View My Continuing Education. You will be able to view all the courses you have manually submitted. However, remember again that you cannot view the certificates. We understand that this is a new process that will take some getting used to. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions. Thank you for your time, and I hope you found this presentation helpful. And again, please reach out if you need anything.